Do you want to change the animation for your sprinting? Well, this mod will do that. So instead of Naruto running into every direction in the game, this mod will pretty much change the sprinting animation to a more uptight version. So as you can see, the normal vanilla sprinting animation is more like a Naruto run. Now with this mod, you are sprinting more uptight. So if you do prefer it like this, make sure you download this mod, because now your character is actually sprinting a bit more normal. So I actually do kind of prefer this. It doesn't look as aggressive. So if you want to sprint up like this, and it is a pretty decent little mod, so make sure you grab it, because I feel like the vanilla sprinting animation is slightly goofy. So this kind of makes it a bit more normal looking, I've got to say. So it's a nice little addition to the game to make the running animation that much better. So make sure you grab this one, because the vanilla animation for sprinting is not the greatest. Next up, we've got an actual texture replacer. Now this will replace the textures on the Blackwood company's armor. Now if you remember in OG Oblivion, the Blackwood's armor was actually more of a darker color, more of a black color. Now this mod will actually change it to that color. So in this remastered version of Oblivion, it is not like this. So with this mod, we'll actually change it to a more darker and a more blackened steel. And now this looks so much better. It's a black steel with a bit of a gold trim piece around the armor piece, and it will change the helmet as well. So all of the characters that are using the Blackwood Company armor will have this change. So it's a nice little retexture mod, and I think it makes that armor that much more cleaner and that much more unique. So make sure you grab this one, because it makes the armor so much better. This is Ciri's Witcher sword from the Witcher games. Now this will replace the Order sword in Oblivion. So yeah, you'll pretty much be able to obtain Ciri's sword from the Witcher games. Now it's pretty decent, the texture quality is not too bad on this. Sadly, it is a replacer for a vanilla game sword. So if you do like the vanilla game sword, sadly they have to make room for this mod. Now it looks pretty awesome in first person, and even in third person it still looks pretty decent. So if you do like Ciri's sword from the Witcher games, make sure you grab this one, because it's a nice little addition to Oblivion Remastered. It does look pretty well done. Considering the game's only been out for a few days, some of these mods are actually pretty awesome. So make sure you grab Ciri's Witcher sword if you are a big fan of the Witcher games. So this mod allows the player to go to the TestingHall in Oblivion. Now all of the unplayable armors in the game you can actually grab from this section. Just right beside the portal is a chest, but now we're going to actually go inside the portal and show you exactly what I mean. So there's going to be a bunch of doors here, and you can pretty much open these and open any of the chests for any item in the game. Now if we go to the armor hall, we'll actually be able to see all of the armors in the entire game. Now if you actually go outside of the portal, there will be a chest just located beside the portal, and that will have all the unobtainable armors that the player character cannot wear. So as you can see in the chest here, these are all the unobtainable armors that you will not be able to get in game unless you've got this mod. Now there is a lot of obtainable armors that are actually pretty old. The player character cannot wear any of these armors in game, because it's a pretty shame, because there's actually quite a few decent armor pieces like this Mythic Dawn one which your player character cannot wear, and I always wanted to wear this armor. So there's a lot of DLC armors that you can actually grab from this chest as well, which is unobtainable to the player, and obviously the Imperial armor and the Imperial Emperor armor, which you now can use in this mod. So yeah, these armors do look pretty sick. So if you do want to get these awesome armors, make sure you download this mod, because all of these obtainable armors are absolutely pretty awesome, and they should have kept them in the game for the player character to use in Vanilla Oblivion Remastered. Now you can obviously get Sheogorath's clothing as well from the DLCs, which looks pretty funky. So if you want to look like a funky little mage character, you can actually grab this, because it looks pretty swaggy. Then obviously the Imperial armor, which I forgot which ones it is, but they actually wear this white version of the armor. So now for all you dirty buggers out there, we do actually have a nude mod, and there is one on the NEXUS. So make sure you get this if you want boobies in Oblivion Remastered. Now, any of the female characters will actually have their boobies out now with this mod, so I can't really show it on YouTube, so I'm going to slightly cover it up. But yeah, your play character and all of the NPCs will now have boobies. So if you're into that kind of thing, make sure you download this mod, because now you will not be wearing a bra, just panties instead. So yeah, a booby mod is available on NEXUS already. It's pretty crazy how this has got on the NEXUS so soon, considering the game only just came out a few days ago. It's pretty insane. Now the most ridiculous mod I've ever seen in my life, you can actually change all of the horses in game to Donkey from Shrek. Now it just looks absolutely ridiculous, and this is one of like the first mods in the first couple of days that came out that just literally changes all the horses to Donkey. As you can see here in the stable, every single horse is Donkey. Now, it just looks absolutely fucking ridiculous, this. So yeah, like I said, every single horse in the game and every character that has a horse will now be using a rideable donkey. I mean, the textures is not the absolute greatest, but it's just funny. So if you do want a funny mod to change all the horses to donkey, now you can download this. It's just absolutely fucking ridiculous, man, I've got to say. And it's pretty funny. If you just want an absolute out there wacky mod list, then this would be perfect for that, because now your horse is donkey. So yeah, it's just an absolutely ridiculous mod that you should just download just to see what it looks like in your... Yeah, these modders are just fucking nuts, I've got to say that for sure. It's pretty funny though. it's fucking mental. Now finally, this is a must-have mod if you do like achievements. This is the universal achievement unblock. Now if you do use console commands, it will disable achievements in game. So this is nice little quality of life mod you can download. So yeah, this will actually activate all of the achievements in game. Anyway, this is a bunch of mods that I think are pretty cool, so make sure you check them out. There will be more mods coming out very shortly. The mod page is just getting absolutely rammed full of mods recently, so make sure you keep checking NEXUS out. These are some of the best mods I've found so far that kind of change your game. There's some pretty funny ones. Adios, motherfuckers.